Hi, beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Sagittarius, this is your monthly read for June of 2024. I know it's taking a moment to get to your reading. You saw all the other readings and then it's like, where's my Sagittarius one? And I do apologize. Long story short, your reading is here today. So we're going to start with an overall energy and see what's going on for you and then just go deeper and deeper into the message. That was quick. And if you please would like to subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up if you do like the video, really would help me a lot. Thank you so much. Angel of Miracles. I think this is like the fourth time that this is coming out. Angel of Miracles. It's about opening your heart and believing that a miracle can truly happen in your life. That there is something that you might be thinking about right now. Maybe there's a struggle, maybe there's a hope, maybe there's a, like, whatever your vantage point, whatever your perspective is towards the situation, that there is something that maybe seems miraculous can actually happen. So the first thing to do is actually to remove the word miracle and put like every day into it, because a miracle implies it's a miracle. So it's bound to probably not happen. It's something that's probably a little bit out of the ordinary. It's something that's probably more in your belief system tough to create than a cup of coffee. But what if it was really truly just a cup of coffee? What if it just, equals the same thing? It would serve you a lot to just actually take the miracles out of the situation and sort of treat it as if, no, this is random. It's not random, but this is like normal. This is natural for it to happen. So believe in your miracle, and it's about expanding your heart. It's about opening your heart and really placing yourself within the heart. It's from the heart where your most authentic requests come from, and it's from the heart where you can really also draw in the answers, the most authentic and most aligned answers. Okay, so going deeper within this message, what do we have for Sagittarius, please? And if you're a newcomer here, you're so welcome here. And the oldies, you know I love you. First card out is Princess of Winter. It's a weird light in here today. It's a weird weather, weird light indoors and outdoors. Like I can't really do anything about it. Princess of Winter is the first one. What do we have for the month of June? Or like 4 to 6 weeks into the future, give or take. We're also going to have the fairies come out at the very end. Sagittarius is fairies. To see what the message is for you for the month of June. This is taking a moment. I just feel like there's almost like a little stagnation in the energy, like before the card is actually coming out. And if you watch me before, you know that I'm waiting for the cards to pop out. I'm not just shuffling for hours and hours. Okay, so that's the message. There's stagnation. I mean, due to this card, it can also be that like you feel like you ask and ask and ask, or you pray for something to happen, or you wish that something could happen, and it's just stagnation in your, it's not stagnation, but in your belief system, in your energy. It seems to be stagnation. So once that message is out, let's see what cards wants to fly out now. There you go. So we have Princess of Winter and Queen of Autumn. And I am this person when I grow up. When I am an adult, this is who I will become. I'm going to talk about her in a second. So the fact that we are having like Princess of Winter moving into the Queen of Autumn, like Sagittarius, you're good. It's going to be just fine. I want one more of this, do I? I'm drawn to move over to another deck. See, there you go. And Seven of Summer. Wow. So we have all these seasons as well. I love that we have all these seasons, like moving about. It's not like a is not like a big chunk of time, but it's also not like a day to day. It's a season. We're moving in seasons right now, Sagittarius. I'm just going to pull another couple of cards and then really get into the message. Clarifying or adding? What do we have for Sagittarius, please, for the month of June? I don't know why I see a diamond. Is that a diamond? It can be yellow, and it can be it's like a diamond shape. It's not that, I mean, what I mean is the material. The material feels like a glass diamond type, and it can be the shape of a heart, a yellow heart. It can be, it's just a rock that is coming out really clearly. I don't know why I see this for my inner eye. It's just, it's really clear and really vivid. If someone is playing with that as you're listening to this video, if you're thinking about, I don't know, I'm scrubbing my finger. What is it called? Jeez. Asking someone to marry you. And you want to put like a little rock on that finger, like a yellow stone or something. Maybe look into what the yellow diamond, what it stands for. Like if it has a spiritual meaning, what it represents. Maybe if you want to write it down in the comment section. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Choose your battles. Interesting. Choose your battles. I am from Sweden, living in Sweden, and we have weird weather here right now. It's really weird. Just breathe. And then one more from another deck. Wow. That might have been it. Yeah. Page and Michael. Okay. I think I have a rolling up my sleeves, getting to work. I think I have a pretty clear picture here. And let's see what else wants to come in as we go. So we have the Princess of Winter. With the Princess of Winter, I often find that she's very, like, she's coming into her own. Obviously, this is both if you're a woman or a man. This is about coming into your own, really owning who you are, feeling comfortable in your own skin, like really stepping into your own footsteps, like following your own footsteps. It's not following in someone else's. This is when you understand you're enough, you're it. It's quite the new place. It's quite like, so I'm gonna try to let you down gently. That's not what I mean. Like, this is not a big thing, but like, don't shoot the messenger. It's a feeling here of, okay, Sagittarius, you might be hanging on to old stuff a little bit too much. Like, you might be hanging on to old belief systems, or as in Abraham Hicks would say, don't argue for your limitations. It's so interesting when we start to defend something that doesn't work. You know, and people even, you know, for me, people come to ask me for help, or they want healing, or they want guidance or whatever. And then what comes through for them is like, it's a message, and you bring that message to the person that could really solve the situation that they're inquiring about. And the first thing you get back is like a defense. No, they're aware of that. No, they're already doing that, and that's not it. No, that's like, it's like, I thought you wanted to get out of your own way and actually get a solution to this. Turns out most people don't. I think you do. But there might be a little bit of a hiccup, because it's like you're looking for answers, and then you're justifying the old, like, why you should stay put where you're at, why you sort of can't move on with a new perspective or new belief system, if you will. So this is a card that's about like Not necessarily getting what you want, but truly getting what you need. The Queen of Autumn. Just for the sake of it, I will read from the book what the Queen of Autumn says. I just adore her. She is like, she doesn't have any, like, like, look at her. Can we? She's pointing. There's this sort of crystal thing, or the diamond thing, actually. Right up there. Almost, but not really. But yeah, she's pointing. She's having it her way. She's sitting on her throne. She's so confident. She's confident in herself. She's confident in her dreams, in what she wants. And she's asking for it. She's not selling herself short. She's not settling for less. She is one big spender as well. So, Queen of Autumn. And the queen for me, like going from princess to queen. This is what I mean. Like, it's like you're growing out of your girly or boy years and you really are becoming a woman or really becoming a man. Obviously, you can be 65 years old and you're like, I was a man a long time ago. So that's not really what I mean. I mean, like, you really are coming into your own. And the queen usually has matured a lot. Like, you turn knowledge into wisdom. You know things these days, but you have probably struggled a bit, or this is the jump. Like, coming from, again, whether you're a woman or a man, this is probably the jump. Like the princess to the queen, I'm not completely 100% sure why things don't really turn out the way that I want to, into the Queen of Autumn, where it's like, it's my way or the highway. And it's not like you're turning into this biatch that just doesn't, we can't talk to you about anything because it's your way or you're not interested. It's just a way of knowing yourself and a way of like putting yourself out into the world and asking the universe for things without feeling guilty about them, without feeling like you're not worthy of them. Is that movement from the princess to the queen of feeling like before you knew things and now they're turning into wisdom. You're starting to utilize and starting to like put one and one together. Like the puzzle pieces are falling into place. Like how this really works. This universe, how to be in this world, and how to really start to manifest in the way that you want to. Sorry. Queen of where is Autumn? There. Queen of Autumn. Consider this queen to be like a fairy godmother. She cares about everyone and cannot wait to swoop in to save the day. She's generous and giving and loves to make dreams come true. She adores luxurious and beautiful things. She could probably spin straw into gold if you asked her. And she'd certainly love to give it a try. Her family means the world to her, and she has the ability to run a small company and a large household without so much as breaking a sweat. She also has a very keen eye for decorating. Her motto is form and function, dairy, form and function. Her tastes are also expensive, very expensive. She's discerning and picky. Fortunately, she's good with money because she spends it like crazy. And she tends to marry well. Maybe that's the little bling bling there. The Queen of Autumn sits on her throne. She may appear inactive, but magic swirls around her. The rabbit by her side symbolizes the prosperity and creativity at her command. That's what I feel with her, like such a command, like she commands. Additional meanings of this card is the ability to make anything more beautiful, being extremely sensible, a love of gardening, a wonderful parent. Those are very specific. Take whatever resonates. Is this rubbing someone the wrong way? Listening to how she is like love to really spend money and really like spends it like crazy, that she, she's a little bit full of herself, but it's not like that she's a narcissist or there's that she's arrogant in any way. She's like a lover of the family. She's the lover of dreams. If she could, she would make all the dreams come true for everyone else, including herself, like her own. But if this is rubbing someone the wrong way, like feel where you're at in the like vicinity. I'm not saying that everyone has to aspire to the Queen of Autumn's position or energy, but if there's something like that you dealt with for some time now, Sagittarius, you want to see something coming into fruition. And Sagittarius, you're always my more like the interesting ones that are a little bit out there. We always get a little bit more connection to the outer planes, to the aliens, to the UFOs, to the new and the innovative. Like I adore your energy. And in order for you to really step into that sort of out there energy and to step into that outside of the box energy, you have to take yourself out of the box. Like you really literally just have to expand yourself and feel like you have the right to, like the universe doesn't go, oh, Sagittarius, you asked for too much now. Like you're such a greedy little person. It doesn't do that. The universe just responds to whatever you're asking. It's like, the energy can never be created or destroyed, which is like what? It's like going to the ocean and you take like a small cup and you take water out of the ocean and you literally just do not put it back into the ocean. You pour it like elsewhere to really get the water out there. Have you ever noticed that the ocean it just stays the same? Just always the same. It doesn't seem to disappear or get too much. It's just the same. And it's the same with energy, or it's the same with air that you're breathing. It's just enough. It's not too little of it. It's not too much of it. It's just enough of air. Obviously, you need to breathe. You need to make that thing happen. It's the same thing here with like, okay, start to ask the universe. Start to become the Queen of Autumn. She just wakes up and commands. She just wakes up and knows that breathing and the oceans and the energy is just as it should. There's no greed here. You're not thinking in the afternoon, I'm a way too greedy person. I breathed too much. You don't do that. You're like, sure, I should breathe. It's not even a question. I even can play with it a little bit. I can hold my breath. And that's about it. I can do all these different things. I can do these different things in meditation and blah, blah, blah. But it's pretty much stays the same. We need air in and we need air out. And it's like, and you don't question it. And it's the same thing with everything else around you. And I think you're moving from the princess to the queen. Like, do you have the right to ask for more? Do you have the right to ask for this miracle to take place in your life? Yes, you do. I'm here to tell you that you do. That's a big itch here on my nose today. I don't know why. Okay, and then 7 of Summer. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. So we have the rainbow energy here. This is like when you're becoming the Princess of Winter, this is what I feel like. You're not completely established in the Queen of Autumn energy. It's more like a back and forth Princess of Winter, like not fully feeling worthy of the things that you ask about, not fully being in your own clothing, like in your own skin, feeling comfortable. It can be then that you get a little bit insecure, which means that you're attracting more things to feel insecure about, which easily brings about like second choices, more decisions. Like, which one should I do? Like, should I go for this one or that one? Like, I need to make this really right. And then the overanalyzing and the going back and forth in certain things just really messes you up. And it's like the 7 of Summer just be like 7 is like you've done all that you could. We put all the eggs in one basket. We put all the cards on the table. Like, there's nothing more to do here. You can just sort of go for whatever it is that you want and start to move in that direction. Make a decision. I think I quoted Abraham just recently, did I? I'm going to quote Abraham again. This is when you just pick one. Abraham says, like, don't spend too much time thinking about like either or. We make such a big, hairy deal about the right deal, the right choice, the right decision. If we just, Abraham would say, like, just pick one and line up with it. And it's like, well, I don't just want to pick one and line up with it because I need to like it. Well, if you line up with it, you will. Obviously, you're going to be drawn to more like one or the other, but it's like, this is about asking you, get out of the back and forth decision making and over analyzing, like really getting up into your head, Sagittarius, and come down in your body, sit with your heart. This is about expanding your heart and being with your heart. There is the answer. There's the attraction power. And then go play. We have the rainbow energy there. It's all about play and all about to see like what can really happen. Being drawn to that diamond, like creating. And I don't know what's up, guys, but the roses or the way that the rose in words and rose in like things are starting to come up for me lately. I don't know what's up with that. There's another rose, and here's like a little crystal again. It's almost like we're working with this is you becoming a creator, I think, Sagittarius. To really fully understand how to make wine out of water or make something out of nothing, or asking for these miracles is not too big for you. I think the reason why you're even in this position is for you to fully understand how to become the creator. Then we have Choose Your Battles, Just Breathe, and Page of Michael. Choose your battles. I just feel like this is when you're coming, you're going from the green to the gold. You're going from the healing state, from the becoming whole, from knowledge, and you're going to the golden stage, which is when you feel like, okay, knowledge is turning into wisdom. I know now what I'm doing. I know now where I'm going. I really am enjoying myself. And the Choose Your Battles, I just feel like when you're making these shifts that you're making right now, and it can even be like choosing your battles within yourself. Like, oh my God, I don't need to make another little mini war out of that situation. I don't have to get in and think about that one. Or if it's like with people, if that's projected out and it sort of turns out into a little conversation or in a little conflict with someone else, to just really like, just because something feels right or something feels like, you just literally pick your battles. Choose if it's worth for you to even engage in certain things that people are doing. Choose if it's worth to you to defend yourself in something that someone else thinks like, why are you doing that, Sagittarius? It's a lot about just staying put within your own clothing. This is also, again, like coming into like, stay true to you and don't care so much about what other people think, and try to stay away from your mind and try to stay away from those that try to manipulate you or try to steer you off course, because you are heading in a really, really beautiful direction. I just realized we have another 7 there. And then we have Just Breathe. We already played with a little bit about the breathing and inhaling and exhaling. I think you're meeting this is the essence of, I love this image. This is the essence of who you are, like really connecting with your inner being, connecting with the higher self, with the larger part that is you. You're the smaller part, the extension, the personal, the human extension from source, right? This is source and this is the extension. Sometimes it feels like the other way around, I feel, because you take on too much, like you have too much of the focus point is from the human form. But this is a way to really start to, okay, if you want to be the creator, if you want to stay within your own lane, you want to really pursue what is you and becoming the creator of your life, to just go in and sit in meditation and reconnect with your inner being. Maybe even on a day-to-day basis, like go inwards and just really connect. It's going to help a lot. And then Page of Michael, it's saying like this is a new challenge that you have, like it might even scare you a little bit. It might even be the reason why you haven't already gone from princess to queen. Why aren't you already just sort of demanding from the universe what you want? Like from the sea, you're just taking from the sea whatever you want. Why not do that already? Because there's a progress here. There's a process that is underway, and it might be overwhelming at times. You might feel like you're taking on too much, or whatever the feeling is that when you really are opening up to the universe and you ask the universe for big changes, there's a fear that comes along with it. And then when all of a sudden the universe starts to respond, you get all these sorts of like opportunities and people coming into your life, and it's like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. But the Page of Michael is saying like, you are right in the shift. It is turning the page, literally turning the page. There is new energy. We're going from princess to queen. There's the new energy coming in. This is like going from winter to, I love how we have also like winter, summer, and autumn here. We're changing with the seasons. You're coming out of where I felt in the beginning, like a little bit of a stagnation. The snow is pulling away, it's melting away, and you're starting to see things more and more clearly. And this is sort of like a validation or a confirmation that you don't have to worry. You have what it takes to take on any bigger opportunity, any bigger request from you, anything that comes in that asks you to change your life in any way. Like, you have what it takes to succeed. We're going to finish with some messages from your fairies. Sagittarius fairies. What do you have for Sagittarius, please, for the month of June? Sexuality. And follow your dreams. So it's in Swedish. This is not too much of a difference. Sexuality. There's a naked woman sitting with a large urna, large thingy. I just feel with this sexuality card, in terms of all, like, this is very sacral chakra to me, with all these, with the energy here today. I just feel like this is you, like, almost starting over, really, really starting to come into yourself, understanding your true powers, opening up that beautiful crown chakra of yours, and really stepping into who you are, like owning who you are. It is quite beautiful. And then follow your dreams. It says följ dina drömmar in Swedish. Follow your dreams. And obviously this is sort of saying what's happening in nighttime when you're sleeping at nighttime. It can be that as well. Like, you can like really look into what you're dreaming about and really start to, there's the roses again. Really start to follow that and see what the dreams wants to tell you right now. But I feel like this are also follow your dreams, like in daytime. What is it that you want right now? And really pursue it, because you have like all the doors are open. The only thing that's holding you back right now is low self-esteem or like low confidence. And you're practicing this every single day now. It's like really opening up for you. So to your very best ability, like, you will feel so happy if you literally just every single day do one small thing that is moving in the direction of that which is your dream or dreams. That is what I have for you, beautiful Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful to you, and I'll see you next time. Take care.